Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello.
Good afternoon from this side.
Yes, Francis, were you able to revise? Were you able to see? Were you able to see and revise what we did in last class? Hello.
Yes, I can't. Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, yes, I'm listening. I'm asking, we have done few things in HTML. Were you able to revise, go through it? What all you have read till now?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, what all you have done till now? Hello, Lasia Moy. Hello.
I can't hear you properly.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, are you attending class from phone?
Not really. I'm traveling.
Okay, you are traveling.
Yeah,
Okay, you are speaking from which location?
Uganda.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's the time over there?
it's 12:45, 47.
Okay,
It's
so
midday.
okay, so I think you missed some classes. Did you miss classes?
Yes, I missed your first lesson.
Okay, you missed the first lesson, means first
Yeah,
unit.
yeah, the first one I missed it,
I
but the rest I've
discussed,
been attending.
yes, I discussed all the HTML tags in first class, and I showed Francis that how to run an HTML program in the browser.
Yes.
So that's all we did last time.
Okay. Can we go through it?
What do you want?
Is
What
it
did you
possible to
say?
pass through it? I was like, is it possible to pass through it again?
Okay, okay, I'll try. I will write. I will present you my screen, and I will show you how to make an HTML file. Francis, I
Okay.
gave you most of the code I gave you in the chat box in last class also. Hello. Hello, Francis. Do you have the code given by me in last class? Yes. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Do you have code given by me in last class to you?
Yes, yes,
Can you share the code?
yes, please. I have them.
Yes, please share the code in chat box.
I
It's okay. I'm sharing my notepad. It's okay. I'm sharing my notepad now. Can you see my screen?
yes,
Yes.
This is what we did in last class. In order to start with HTML code, we start with HTML tags and we also put a slash in front of HTML to end our HTML code always in the last. Okay, so this shows a beginning and this shows a end. Okay, hello. Can I call you peace?
Yes, I'm getting it.
Okay. So next line is to write down the head of HTML code. Head means the topmost heading of our page and it has a title. Whenever we write a title, this appears top on the topmost window when we open our HTML page. It does not appear on the page. I will show you how. Then we have H1, H2, H3 are the three headings and we can go up to seven headings at a time. In H, these are all level headings. So the first one is H1. H1 is the biggest heading, that is the highlighted one, and I have mentioned its style as its attribute as blue color. I want my first heading to appear in blue color, second heading to appear in red color, and third one to appear in green color. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Next is my body of the page, body of HTML page. It starts with the tag body and also ends with the tag body. So it is very important to close each of the tags in order to see the output. Otherwise, the output will not appear. Okay, so in case of body tag, what we have is a font face. I mentioned the font face. Font is another tag, and face is a attribute of font tag. So I'm mentioning it as Arial. Okay, have you ever seen in Word we have different kinds of fonts like Arial or Roman or Times? Have you ever seen the number of headings we can see in Word?
Yeah, we did that.
So the same headings, the same face or the same font name I can mention here. Pre means a pre tag. Pre means this is a
yes,
pre-formatted text. It means pre-formatted text. Okay. So BR is a break. BR means break. We are going to the next line after writing computer science and after writing operating system. I'm again moving to the next line. After writing notebooks, I'm moving to the next line. So by moving to the next line, I will move it with the help of BR tag. Okay. Then I'm closing this pre-formatted text tab. And next tag I'm using is, are you getting till this point, please? Are you getting this till this point?
Yes, I mean, I'm
See,
getting.
we are closing all the tags as we are opening it. So as soon as my head part is over, I'm closing the head part. As my title part is over, I'm closing it. I'm closing H1 also, H2 also, H3 also. Whatever tags I have started, I'm also closing those tags. And body tag also I'm closing. Now the font tag is also to be closed. So the sequence is to be followed. Suppose I'm writing the sequence as HTML, head, H1, H2, H3. So in the same order, they have to be closed also. Otherwise, my code will not be visible. Okay.
Yes.
So if till this point you have understood, next one is OL. OL means ordered list. There are two kinds of list in HTML. One is unordered list and one is ordered list. Unordered list does not have any numbering or any sequence, but in case of ordered list, it has a numbering. So I'm mentioning its numbering is a form of type A, means my list will appear as capital A, capital B, capital C. Okay, and if I mention its type as 1, if I write it as small a, it will take small ABC. Okay, so Li means a list. List each part of the list. This is my first part of the list. This is my second part of the list. Cherries, apples, cherries, bananas, four. So this is my. So each item in the list is starting with Li tag and ending with Li tag. And now I'm closing this OL also ordered list, and then I'm closing font tag. Till here, have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So after this, there is a new tag for you, that is image tag. In order to incorporate any kind of picture or image into your HTML page, I use img tag. Okay, I don't need to close this tag. So I'm mentioning the name of the picture, which is this. This is the name of my picture. SRC means the source. And other attributes to my picture can be the width and the height of the picture and its alignment. Okay, so I want my picture to be aligned at the top. So I've written here top. I must have missed is, let me check if it works. Double quotes top. And now I'm closing my body and HTML also. Now I can see that after my list, a picture will appear in my HTML page of width 500 and height 333 aligned at the top. So I'm going to save my code. As soon as I'm saving, I have to keep saving my code in order to keep my page working according to the code written. Okay. Hello. So now let me
Yes.
see this. Let me close the window and
Yes,
see the
please.
output in the web page. Let's see how it appears. Can you see my page?
Not yet.
Okay. Now can you see my page? This is the output of my code.
Uh,
Can you see my page now?
yes, it's clear.
So since I wrote BR break tag at the end of each list item, so all the things, all the parts of my list are appearing on the next line. And here I mentioned my heading 1, 2, and 3. So they are appearing with different colors. And here I have ABC. I mentioned small a. Remember, type I mentioned attribute as small a. So it is showing me small a, b, c, d as a sequence of the list, ordered list. And this is my image from img tag. Okay, So now in order to save your HTML page, whenever you are saving your HTML page, the picture and the code should be in the same folder. Okay, so you will be able to see your picture also easily. Can you see my output here? Do you want this code? I'm sending it in the chat. Please copy it, or will you be able to save the code?
No.
Okay, which documents do we use to write HTML? We normally use Notepad because we are starting with HTML code, and as we progress further, we can use Dreamweaver or we can use Notepad++ editors. Okay, hello, Francis, are you there?
Yes.
And Peace, are you there? Can I call you Peace? I can't pronounce your first name. I'm really sorry. I can't. How do you pronounce it? Can you tell me? Hello, hello, hello.
You can call him Nobat. Nobat.
Lombard, Lombard. Okay,
No. Yes.
he's not there,
Nobat.
I guess.
Maybe the signals.
Okay, okay. So I'm now sharing the next code. That is a table which I was supposed to share with you. Now I'm again sharing my screen. Okay, I will show you how the output is looking like in the table. Can you see my screen? Hello.
Yes. Yes. You can see your screen.
So it has three columns are there: company, contact, and country, and two rows are there. So vertical ones are the columns, and the horizontal one are the rows. Okay. So I have made a table having table heading, that is in bold. What is there in bold? That is a table heading. If I mention TH, that means table heading. TR means table row. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So now I'm giving you the code for the same. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah. Yes.
So TH means a table heading. The table heading also is a row. So it starts with the table tag, and after that I have three rows. So the two rows are of the data rows and one row is a heading row. So my heading row is TH, in which TR starts. TR means the first row starts, and then I have first heading, second heading, and third heading. In that means three columns. If I can add one more column here. If suppose I add here TH, okay, phone number, and then I say TH. I'm closing each of the headings separately. Can you see that? And I have to, after this
Yes.
is over, I have to close the row also, because my row is ending here. First row is ending here. And then my second row is starting. That is TD means table data, TH means table heading, and TR means table row. Okay. So TD, so each of my TD is table data, and here I'm adding one more table data here like this, because I've added one more heading, so I have to add one more table data also. So that can be any phone number like this. And now I'm ending my table. I have to keep saving my work so that the changes reflect on HTML page. And then my third row starts, and again I'm going to add some TD, one more TD, because my phone number field is added. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So when I save it, and I will show you the output also, table.html. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Output of the code. I will show you output, how the output is looking like. See, I added, if I refresh it, can you see phone number field added? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see number?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm putting border also in my table, so that all the things are looking separate. If I mention in table, I mention the attribute border equals to 5, size 5, and I save it. Okay, so now I'm opening my page again, and I will show you, if I added the border, how my page will change. Can you see the border now? Can you see the border?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So how it appears. So you can change the font also and the color also of the table data which is written here, and I will show you how I put the code here. So I will just stop sharing and show you my notepad. So this is my code. You can take screenshot of this code. Okay. So here table border I have mentioned, border is one of the attribute of the table. I mentioned it as 5. You can mention it by 3 or 2, and then you will see the change in thickness of the line or the margins. Have you taken the screenshot?
Yes.
Okay. So next is the form. How to write the code for how to make a simple form in HTML. So that is the last part of your HTML part, right? Making a simple form. I'm just taking the code and sharing with you. I'm sharing with you now. Okay, now I'm sharing with you how our generally forms look like. This is my form. Can you see my screen? Can you see the different types of text boxes here? One in which I am
Yes.
entering a name, then I'm entering a password. See the password text how it appears, and then
Yeah.
email one. Okay, and then phone number. Some numbers are to be entered. Then see the locations. Okay, then you can submit your form.
Yes.
It goes to the next page. Can you see that? Or
Yes.
you submit a form for post graduation, how it looks like. So it is going and submitting and taking you to the next page. So how do we do? Just carefully observe all the fields here. First one is name, then password, email, telephone, location. In case of location, we have to choose an option. We have to choose one option from here. So see, this is a drop down list. This is called a drop down list. Okay,
Yeah.
and these round buttons are called radio buttons, and these
Okay.
boxes are the text boxes. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
just take this picture, and then I will share the code with you also.
Okay.
Take this
Yes.
picture. Done.
Yes. Done.
Okay, now how the code is running, I will show you how it is going on with the form tag. Now I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, so can you see my HTML page starts with HTML tag, then body tag, and then form tag. Okay. In form tag,
Yes.
whatever I'm writing here are the attributes of the form. That means a method is post. That means we will move to the next page when we submit the form. Action means where to submit the form, what kind of page will appear when I click on submit, or when I click on OK button or submit button. My information will be stored somewhere. Okay, so whatever information and my first field is name. Okay, so
Yes.
name is input type, name is the label, and now input type is text, name is name. I have to mention the name of each of the labels or the text boxes. Now I'm mentioning the size of the text box as 20. Max length means the maximum length of characters to be entered in the text box has to be 50. Okay, so it is not very important to enter max length. Max length is just to show the attribute that how many characters I can enter in the name of a
Mm.
person. Okay, so next is
Okay.
BR, that means two times break, that means two lines break will come. Then password, so this input type is password only, this is not text, so it appears password. So I whatever text I enter will appear in the form of star. Okay, hello.
Yes.
Then telephone number is the number type and text type, and then I have to select. The drop down list was a location. So this is a code for drop down list. Okay. So this is a drop down list. Can you see? Option
Yes, I
selected
can see.
value. Selected, there is one value selected which is select location is written already, then option value is different cities, name of the cities is given. So these are the options which I get. And after that there is a input type radio. Radio means checked. Checked radio, that means already selected. So input
Mm-hmm.
type is radio button, the round button will appear. And then
Yes.
what is the name of your course? MCA, BCA, MIT, BIT. And after that the center tag, because everything has to be in the center. So the reset and submit button has to be in the center.
Mm.
Okay, so this means clearing the form, and reset means the form will get cleared, all the values will be removed. And in case of submit a form, you have to submit the form, and when it submits, it will go to the page which is mentioned in the form. That means method post action. Now, whatever address of the page I have written here, it will move there. Okay,
Yes.
please take down this code. This is the code of the form. So I'm sending, if I send you in chat, will it help?
Yes.
I'm sending in chat so that you can copy. This is form code. That is okay. So I have sent in the chat also. You can copy it somewhere. Keep it with you. I think this is not the full one. I should delete it. I'm sending again. I'm sending again. This is half of the code got copied. I'm sending again. So maybe there is a limit. It's not taking.
Mm.
So I'm emailing you the code, Francis. Okay.
Okay. Last time I did not get the email.
I sent it. I sent. You can tell me your ID again. I'll send it again. Write down your ID in this chat box. I think your ID is here. It's
Yes.
it's OKELLOF256.
Yes.
Is this your ID?
Yes, please.
I sent HTML page also on this ID on 27th September.
Okay.
Yes, your picture is also there.
Yes.
I'm sending at the same ID. Form code I'm sending you. Please check your email also. Just open the file with text box, with notepad. Okay.
Okay.
So this I have attached. You may check again. Have you checked? Francis, have you checked your email?
Yes, it's not there. Yes, I've checked. It's not there.
I just sent it again. Here, let me, or you can send me your WhatsApp number.
Yeah, that would be better. I'm not seeing the email.
Okay, I'll send again. See, check your spam folder or by chance if it is there. I sent again. Can you see now?
It's on the spam folder.
Yes. Okay. So what did you do in last class?
Mm,
So now the HTML part is over.
okay.
I'm sharing with you multimedia part. Francis, you're also from the same country. Which country you're from?
I'm from Uganda too.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
This is the last unit of your CIT3 course. Okay.
Okay.
So it is a multimedia means multi means many forms of media which are available to show you the visual information on
Mm,
internet or computer, and it all depends on the speed of computer or internet you are experiencing. So so what is multimedia actually? It loads you with lots of information through videos and advertisements and pictures, graphics. It shows you in such a way that the user gets attracted towards the information which is shared. Okay,
Yes.
so it combines different kinds of technology, and you are already aware that in order to see a good multimedia visual, you need a good application, computer application to run it. And in order to support that application, we need hardware
Yes.
and software, both. Okay. So this unit discusses about the kind of hardware and softwares which are required to see the pictures.
Yeah, I think last time we studied about multimedia.
Okay. So till which page you did? Have you done unit 1?
Which one? Sorry?
Did you have you done unit 1? First unit?
The first unit, yes.
Yes, please note down. These are the advantages of multimedia. Okay, the
Yes.
highlighted ones. Okay, this is a advantage of multimedia, and these are the disadvantage when most of the products are not available in the market, or they are in high demand and we are not able to uh, get hold of that kind of product. Okay, or the technology is getting outdated very soon, because every day there is some change in multimedia technology. Okay, so some of the
Yes.
multimedia technologies they have mentioned here in this paragraph, all the technologies mentioned, that how the products are equipped and how they are made in such a way that they respond to user requirement. Okay, so especially MPEG is discussed. This is a standard. Moving picture experts group is a standard. It's a set of protocols which work in order to control the multimedia or the transmission of signals, video signals, when we make a movie of some time length, and how it is to be equipped, what features to be offered. Okay, so most of the multimedia softwares are come with the program guides, and they have different kinds of channels, support high end graphics, and allow user interaction. Okay,
Yes.
so this is actual definition of multimedia is an interactive non-linear media in comparison to broadcast television. Okay, it is not just a television broadcast, it is much more than that. Okay, because how come? Because the television is just showing you the visual, but in case of multimedia you are interacting and choosing your what you want to see and what you don't want to see. So it is the interaction between the user and the options which are already available. Okay, hello,
Yes.
can you see?
Yes, I can see.
Is there anything you want to ask? This is all theory part of how the multimedia is used. What can be done to enhance the presentation? This is the part which shows what can be done to transform our presentation. How we can make it more interactive and more presentable and more interactive with the user to gain more attention. So animation comes into place when we talk about multimedia. It is one of the parts. It is a kind of presentation in which one picture is swapped with another one and then another one. Okay. with different kinds of lights, sounds, movements, and it increases the focus of the user on a particular character. So the multimedia technology is changing every day. It is becoming more and more competitive. So how multimedia is useful in education? This is a question. How can you see any suggestion we want to give? How can you see the use of multimedia in education?
Multimedia can be useful in education in terms of online studies.
How come?
Yeah,
Can you
like
see on
online
YouTube?
studies, students can
Yes.
yes,
So can you see on YouTube through animations they try to explain, showing an experiment, something like that, that this experiment is involving these kind of materials, and then when we do some kind of chemical reaction, it is shown in the form of actions, in the form of visuals, so that the
yes,
student can understand through those videos and can think more on it, what can else be done, how it is to be done, why only this material was used, not the other material was used. So it opens up all the kinds of questions and increases the curiosity of student mind, and they want to explore more. And how come teachers also use the same kind of multimedia like boards in classrooms to ask questions, skill based questions, to ask different kinds of general knowledge questions, picture questions based on a picture. They present a picture to the students and then they ask related questions, all the possible related questions around that picture or the story or the small movie which students see. Have you ever seen that thing happening in the class when you are the students are asked to observe a movie, a short movie, and then they are asked questions based on it? So that is how multimedia comes into being. And second part of multimedia is a hardware which is required. So a solid, good hardware is required to show, like we need a
yes,
sound, we need a good picture, we need a good screen, we need different variety of input and output devices. So what
yes,
is MIDI? MIDI is a interface between hardware and softwares. So the hardware and software both should be compatible when you run a multimedia uh, software, a movie or an animation. It is a combination of software and hardware together. So if somewhere hardware is lagging and you don't have enough memory space or you don't have good processor, it will stop somewhere. It will interfere with your what you are trying to understand. You need a good keyboard, you need a good quality of mouse, video, screen. Devices should be good, of high quality. Okay, you cannot record a video with a low hardware space or low memory space. You cannot record any video. Is it true? Okay, so the kind of CPU you use is 16 bit of 16
graphics
MB of
card.
memory is the last one. Now it's in GB. It's not even MB. Nobody talks about memory size in MB
Yes,
now. So it's a good monitor, good graphics monitor is required. Input output like keyboard and like a good joystick or mouse. Can you speak? Can you have you ever seen that
yes,
different advanced mouses are being into use these days with lights and sounds and good speakers to record sounds. A separate sound recorder also is there in place. CD-ROM, DVD. You need a good sound card. Okay, so these are the requirements, hardware requirements. So you can just go through these questions. What questions, kind of questions can be asked through this unit? Name all the hardware and software requirements for multimedia to run. What is MIDI? What is multimedia? What is a graphic? Graphic is a picture which shows you how our presentation would look like, what it kind of visual impact it can make. Okay, what is animation? Animation is a series of all the slides which are different slides having slight changes we make, and we swap those slides to gain the focus of the user. Okay, what is the use of multimedia, in which fields it is used, how it is used in education, what are its advantages and disadvantages. Could be only that most of the products are not sometimes available, or they are so expensive, right, Francis? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
I was talking about
yes,
how
yes, I can
multimedia,
hear you.
what kind of questions can come up from first unit and second unit also. Now, third one is the tools.
Yes, hello, I can hear. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Now I'm coming to the last unit of this multimedia chapter. I'll show you my screen. This is, can you see my screen? Authoring tools.
Yes, I can see.
Hello.
Yes, hello. I'm still.
Yes. So in this chapter, authoring tools are defined. First is a definition of authoring tools. What are these authoring tools called? These authoring tools are the menu based tools to be given. So in this case of authoring systems, you will see when you buy a software, along with that software you get a manual and you get a CD which shows you how to use it, how to install it, how to configure it with your system, existing system.
Yes.
So it is a learning material which is given to you. So it is a self-paced learning material given to the user. Okay. So self-paced learning material which is given to the user in order to guide him or her how to use a software or how to use a hardware. So it comes without any trainer person, as a there is no human being involved in such a system. So these are the
Yes.
complete guide in itself. So different kinds of it is given in different kinds of languages also, and they are created specially for the user in easy language and commands, and all the presentations are interactive form in computer based systems. Okay, so these are all authoring tools which are defined. And now how multimedia also uses most of the authoring tools. What are the multimedia development tools which are using in which we can see in the market, like Photoshop, Infinity. Okay, so these kind of softwares are used to create three-dimensional three-dimensional effects or animations or kind of graphics. Okay, they help you to show like an object how it appears into 3D space, and they do not you cannot add anything into it, but you can see it in different forms. You can change its form, you can change the shape. Okay, you can access it with the help of hypercard director, etc. Okay, so these are all interactive presentations which can be made using authoring tools. And slide presentations which we normally make are very rigid. They are very fixed, and they do not show any kind of environment or any kind of effects. But in case of interactive presentations, are those presentations in which the user can select on their own how they want to see a particular object, what kind of things are to be added or taken away, and how the environment is used. So the features of authoring software, this is important. An authoring software is a tool for multimedia which shows how a picture can be printed, how it will look right with the right kind of environment, and how I can add more icons to show the use of each picture, or how I can integrate these multimedia elements into different existing softwares, what kind of scripting languages or what kind of code is being used. Okay, so how it will be compatible with different kinds of system, how to install it. Normally, we use CD-ROM to install a software, or what can be the DLL, means that data library files which will be used in order to install a software. When we install a software, have you ever noticed we have to download sometimes? We have to look for its driver also online, which can make that hardware compatible with your existing system. Yes,
Yes.
Francis. Have you ever seen that you have installed a software and you have to download a driver from the website in order to install a software or to install something and to make it compatible with your existing system?
Yes.
So that is that features are called DLLs. Okay. So these are the features of authoring software. Any kind of authoring software uses this kind of features to integrate the multimedia elements into our existing system. We use different kinds of softwares, and scripting languages are in use. You already know different programming languages are there to represent or incorporate the graphics, existing graphics into HTML pages, into giving the command and making that picture moving picture like images, morphing them. We use a code for that. Have you ever seen that? Hello?
No.
Yes, have you ever seen that? I'm asking. Hello?
Y- No, I have never seen that.
Okay.
Hello, can
Okay.
you hear me?
Okay. So when you browse through different kinds of websites, do you see different kinds of videos running, small videos here and there popping up from the HTML page?
Yes,
Hello?
like adverts.
Yes. And hypertext, which we have
Yes.
just used HTML language, that is also a kind of multimedia thing. We are incorporating so many videos and images into our simple pages, making them live, making them look live. Okay. And cross platform compatibility, what does it mean? That whatever multimedia package you are downloading on your system should work with your system, should find compatibility, like it should, at least your system should be having meeting the lowest requirements so that it can run effectively, because it needs space, more memory space to run. Okay. Have you ever seen that how the sound starts playing when we open any HTML page, a video, a small or audio also, audio file also opens up with that. Hello?
Yes.
Or the kind of games in which how it mentions the directions to for the user, for the player to go right, left, straight, things like that, real time applications. Okay, so these are some examples of authoring softwares: Everest authoring system, Mediaverse, Oracle Media Objects. These are all authoring softwares. Okay,
Yes.
so each of them is defined into more details how it incorporates different kinds of multimedia, and they allow the user interaction at the same time. They allow multiple users to play a game at the same time. So these are some important authoring softwares which are mentioned here with the along with their features. You can just take down 5 to 7 points from each of them. 5 to 7 points from each of them. The most important is QuickTime. It is made by Apple, compatible with Macintosh system. So this is the important one. So you can take 5 7 points from each of them. Now you know how authoring software works, how multimedia works with this, with the help of these authoring tools. So it is very easy for you to define. Hypertext we just did, we just finished with hypertext programming language. So you know how to. Is there anything you want to ask? It's all theory part which is to be done. And I can tell you this important part is hypertext and this quick time. And above that, whatever authoring softwares are mentioned, you can make 5 7 points each. so that we can talk about each of the authoring softwares, because it is, I think, you can easily make notes out from this book only. You don't need to see for notes outside anywhere. Hello.
Okay. I think can you share with me this PDF too?
You want me to share the PDF of book? I can share with you link from where you can download. I'm just copying the link and showing you. I'm copying in chat box so that you can copy into your
Okay.
browser and can download the book. Now, what are you getting? Because you missed some part in between. Hello. Okay. So this is a link from where you can download your multimedia book and all the three blocks. Take a PDF of download the PDF and read it carefully. And it's very easy. All the questions are straight, and examples are already given in the book. So most of the questions are directly from the book itself. Use of, you can just make the notes. What is multimedia? What is, where it is used? Advantages, disadvantages. What are authoring tools? Which is a common authoring tool used by Apple, that is QuickTime. Explain any three authoring tools in detail. Discuss about authoring tools in detail, or what is the use of multimedia in education, entertainment, or any other industry or hospitality industry. So you can just go through this PDF and can answer any of these kind of questions. Okay.
Yes.
Now tomorrow we have a class. Okay, you can come with your own questions also. Okay.
Yes.
Do let me know if you have anything to ask.
Did you say we are done with the HTML topic?
Yes, 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 I did say. But if you want me to repeat, or you want to explore more tags in HTML, we can do it.
Yeah, I think I did not master very well how the form code.
I will repeat it once we do this unit. First, block one of internet concepts. Also, we will be doing this thing tomorrow first, and then I will come back to HTML, because there is no end to programming. You keep doing it, you get perfection as you do it. There is no
Okay.
end to any kind of programming, because there are so many things to be done to do. And we can keep doing and make a new page, new HTML pages on our own. And you can know, there is no limit to creativity, there's no limit to coding, no limit to learning. But whatever
Okay.
tags mentioned in your book have been covered. So if you want me to do more, and you want to do more of the coding, I can share with you.
Yes.
Okay, but let's do internet concepts first. Let's finish unit 1 and then I will come back again to HTML coding.
It's okay.
And in the meantime, you can just download your book from there and go through it.
Yes.
Okay, so save this link with you. And Norbert, you also try and join the next class. I did not see you before. I think I'm meeting you for the first time. Hello. Okay, okay. So are you still traveling? Okay. Okay, Francis and Norbert, nice meeting you, and let's join again tomorrow, and let's do first block also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, all the
All
best.
right. Thank you for today.
Welcome.